Hi everyone. We continue with questions to Sundar Singh. This question is, so is suffering necessary for spiritual life? And Sundar responds with an illustration. The silkworm struggles within the imprisonment of its cocoon, but this very struggle gives strength to its wings. If we open the cocoon and prematurely free the imprisoned creature, it will not have the strength for its new life, and it will die. So God's children struggle in this world, and in that struggle become strong and fit for the life that awaits them. Our spiritual struggles in this world are a preparation for our eternal home. We can really appreciate the blessings of comfort only if we also experience the agony of affliction, the pleasure of sweetness only when we taste the bitter, the value of the good only when we encounter the evil, the worth of life only when we pass through death. Misfortune and hardships in this life keep our spirits wakeful so that we do not abandon our true destiny and become comfortable in this fleeting world. When we have all reached a state of perfect spiritual health, suffering will end forever. When one is in the moment of suffering or pain, we usually cannot see any reason or any benefit that will come from it. But I have survived that moment of pain, and I can tell you that I do now see benefits to the worst of my suffering. And others can testify to the same thing. So please remember that if you're going through some kind of suffering or pain. The intensity of it will not remain the same forever. So hold on and don't give up. I thought to read a psalm where David, King David, expressed going through similar kind of suffering or pain. Psalm 30 reads, I will exalt you, O Lord, for you lifted me out of the depths, and did not let my enemy gloat over me. O Lord my God, I called to you for help, and you healed me. O Lord, you brought me up from the grave. You spared me from going down into the pit. Sing to the Lord, you saints of his. Praise his holy name. For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may remain for a night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. When I felt secure, I said, I will never be shaken. O Lord, when you favored me, you made my mountain stand firm. But when you hid your face, I was dismayed. To you, O Lord, I called. To the Lord I cried for mercy. What gain is there in my destruction, in my going down into the pit? Will the dust praise you? Will it proclaim your faithfulness? Hear, O Lord, and be merciful to me. O Lord, be my help. You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy, that my heart may sing to you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give you thanks forever. I think David expresses very well the feeling of being in the depths, being so low that you can't imagine coming out of it. And yet he testifies to the help of God. But there are moments during that despair when he felt God was hidden from him or angry with him. This, I think, is common to people who suffer. you will have those kinds of feelings and moments. But I think the optimism at the end of the psalm shows you that there is relief ahead, that we shouldn't allow it to consume us, the depths. I'm going to link a video where I talk about my experience, the last of a series of videos called Vivian's Witness. The last one was beating depression. So I thought to link that, as well as a link to a book that I reviewed called The Gift of Suffering, and how I personally made sense of and use of the pain that I had endured.